the script. My hands are not working as they should today. As a VTuber, we mainly do streams on YouTube or Twitch, but we all know that in order for us to grow, we have to grow on other sites as well, be it Twitter, Facebook, or whatever social media that you use. We try to make a following or an audience there, and we tell them to come watch our streams. It's not easy to make a good following and then bring them over. Believe me, I've tried. So what do? We work with what we have. And what we have is our models. Like this one, what I have. This is what I use. This is my main model. But what I'm talking about is specifically VRoid models. These models that we make on VRoid Studio. Now, this application that I'm about to show you is made for VRoid models, specifically VRM models. You can convert almost any 3D model into VRM format, so keep that in mind if you do have a 3D model but not made in VRoid Studio. You may have seen these animations from your favorite VTuber before. Well, now you can do it too. This is VARK Shorts. It's an application that loads your VRM model and puts them into a short animation. And these animations you can export out of this application and you can post them on your social medias or on YouTube and other video platforms. I originally planned to do this video way back when this app was new, but back then it was mainly Japanese and only recently it got an update to have English support. So props to them for adding English support. They haven't forgotten about us. I've already used this application even though it was only in Japanese. So my hands are not working, I swear to God. So this is the VARK Shorts website. If you do Google VARK Shorts, you're gonna get sent to the Japanese link, so I will link below the English version of the site. So this is the website. You can read everything that you need to know on this website. When you scroll down here, you will see there's even previews of the animations that you can do. And it's a free download for Windows. I'm not sure if they're planning to do a Linux version, but for now it is made for Windows. So if you don't have a Windows computer, well, tough luck. Now, the main use of VARK Shorts is for you to create animations of your model in an animation and then put it on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter as a short form video. Now, if you have questions on the legalities or anything about it, they do have an FAQ at the website. If you just scroll down here, they pretty much answer a lot of the videos, but mainly, 1, you can monetize your videos. 2, my hands are not working, I swear to God. 2, you can edit these videos that you make on them. So if you want, you can make a collage of a series of animations, as long as you don't defame anyone or meant harm with these videos. Let's get over this and I will show you guys the application itself. So this is the first thing you'll see once you open up VARK Shorts. It starts with an avatar selection screen. They already give you a sample if you want to test it out first, but you can always load your model immediately with the load VRM file here at the bottom. It's right over there. So just click that, load your model. I'll be loading my model. Once you selected your model with the file browser, it will add an icon of your model. It will tell you the info here, the name of the model, the auth. Alright, well, looks like they gotta work on the spelling of that one. But at least they gave us English, so that's more than enough. So, just select the model and then click Start with this avatar. It will load for a bit, so just give it some time. Depending on your computer, this might take longer. Now we are into the main interface. As you can see here, there are many options. The icons that you see here and names are the animations you can pick for your model. Let's just see it in the works. Let's click Eject it. So it will load it. You can see. It's an Among Us animation. So first things first, over here in the middle is the play button. Just hit there and it will play the animation again. You can hit spacebar to basically play and pause the video. You can hit the button on the left of the play button to reset to the beginning. Now you will see on the right side, which is behind me right now, let me just move. Now you will see here on the right side are sliders. Now these correspond to the ones at the bottom. So basically behind me, these sliders controls every aspect that is on the timeline on the bottom. So let's say we take a look at the timeline. We have a slider here that basically checks which part of the timeline you want. So let's say we go here. We click avatar. So every slider now controls the avatar on the main animation here. If we move the scale slider, that will change the size of that model in the current animation. If we move side, that basically moves the main model in the current animation and everything else as well. You can also rotate, turn off shadows if you want, or if you made a mistake of picking the wrong model, you can click change avatar. Now you can control the other aspects of an animation. Let's pick a different animation that will require you to use the other sliders. So this time I'm picking the Toshikoshi Soba. Alright, now it's deploying. As you can see, it's me eating noodles. Although, hold on. As you can notice, I am too big for the screen and the bowl over here does not fit my hands at all. So we will have to adjust the sliders here. First, we'll make myself a little smaller. We'll have to basically move the bowl as well. Here's the bowl. We can make the bowl larger and then move it a bit to the side if we can get it right. I guess I'll need a bigger bowl. You do play it like that. It does seem better, yep, but I think I'll need bigger bowl. Yes, there we go. It seems better already. But there's also another issue. Let's go back. Here you can see the chopsticks on my hands seems a bit tiny, I suppose. Hit the accessory that appears on that certain time frame, and you can basically adjust it. If I want bigger chopsticks, you can adjust where the chopsticks would appear. So I think we'll move it a bit more to the side. What the fuck? Oh my goodness. You can rotate it as well if you want. Well, that actually looks better. Oh boy. That is way too high up. So if we play out the whole thing, we'll have to increase the size of the bowl now. Tableware bowl, so be sure to check everything that is on the timeline. For example, this bowl on the screen is not the same accessory. The accessory that we interact with later is labeled differently. So since I made the bowl on the later timeline bigger, I will want the bowl on the table to be bigger as well. So select the tableware bowl down there and then increase the size. Just make sure I'm not poking, or make it big enough so but it doesn't poke me. So let's play the whole animation again and see what happens. See if we did a good job. Here we go. Alright, I think it looks good. Let's try a different animation. So this one just adds a tail to your model. All we have to do is, since the screen is basically poking on the top, I'll just make myself smaller and take a look at that tail. If you think the tail is too huge, just click on accessory and you can make it smaller or bigger if you want. Now, you're thinking, what about the text on the screen? In these cases, you can go down on the timeline, like down there, and find the those images. You will have to edit them off the application, click export, and you'll be able to export the said images, and you can edit them outside, either with Photoshop or any other image application that you have. Now this animation is simple enough, but the sketchpad is off. I will say the sketchpad is off, so we'll have to move it. We click accessory on the right, and then we're gonna move it with the sliders behind me. So click on accessory. Okay, that's weird. So in this case, the accessory is the whole set. So I have to use ZDef on that. Weird. And use the sliders to make sure I am holding the sketchpad correctly. So if we go back, that looks much more natural. Now, you'll say, what about the characters on screen? Well, you can modify that too. It's all in the timeline. Now we're gonna want to look at the timeline and click on the ones with Japanese characters. As you can see, these basically is the text that is on the middle of the sketchpad. So let's just type in something here. There you go. Pretty simple, pretty easy to do. If you want, just hit enter to go to the second row. On the other item on the timeline, basically edits the other text on the animation. So we change that again. Now, once your text is basically goes out of where you want it to be, you can modify it with the sliders again that is behind me. You can basically change the font size here. Oh my god, that's huge. You make it a proper size so it goes like that, or you can even change the font if you want. There you go. There's just 4 fonts, so just work with the one that fits best. You can even change the scale, movement. You can even move it, as you can see. There you go. Yeah, there you go. We hit there. Play the animation. Hey, looking good, right? This is an actual song by Hosho Mari, and the dance for that as well. Oh god, why am I doing that? Regularly, VARK Shorts also does collabs with other companies and brands. There is another interesting collab they had recently, and that's this one. That's right, they have a collab with Love Live. I was such a big fan of Love Live Sunshine, so seeing this actually got me excited for it. But think about it, the potential for more collabs and more dances from anime properties, there's just so much potential for this application. So yeah, I think that should do it. So that's VARK Shorts for you. So you can post this on your social medias, your video platforms, and your TikToks, YouTube Shorts, Twitter even. So that should spice up your social media game if you need to. Again, you can monetize these videos according to the FAQs. You can edit them if you need to. So just play around with this application and I think you'll get some good results. Just be sure to resize your model if you're too big or too small. Resize the accessories in there. You can even change the expressions that you do in. So yeah, just give it a go. It's free and that will make your post much more exciting, especially if you're using VRoid. Well, I guess we learned something new today. So this is where I got some of my animations. I mean, I've already credited them in some of my videos that I've made, but now you can use it too. Click the link below and give it a try yourself and see yourself maybe dancing or doing something cute or just maybe something funny. Don't worry, there are some cool animations too. There are more cute ones though. Anyways, if you like that video, do consider liking and subscribing. I'm trying to make more videos that will help VRoid VTubers such as myself and you. If you got any questions, I'll try to answer them in the comment section below. If you want, follow me on Twitter as well. Maybe you can at me and show me what you've done with the VARK shorts as well. Anyways, this is Rona Cadenza. I'm signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.